Have you ever wondered what successful organizations such as the military, religious groups, institutions such as schools, and people have in common? Have you ever wondered why aligning yourself with such organizations or people can be appealing or rewarding? Have you ever wondered what the underlying factor for all that success is? Every military, for example, understands the importance of teamwork. They understand that every soldier that comes to their unit comes with different values, knowledge, and skill sets that could be used to achieve their predetermined goal. In his book, The Laws of Success, Napoleon Hill states that every strategist, whether in business, war, industry, or other callings, understands and values this concept. So, what is this concept, and how can we begin to use it in our lives to achieve our goals? Before I get to what this concept is, I should mention that it promotes discipline and coordination and organization of effort. So, what is this concept? This concept is cooperation. Cooperation is the underlying factor for every successful business venture there is out there. Actually, just look around you and identify at least one person you consider to be successful, and look around them, and you will find the spirit of cooperation. A lot of us work for organizations, and in organizations, you understand that there are different business units. So there is an HR unit, and there's actually a business unit that eventually comes together to support the predetermined goal of that business. Okay, so now that we know cooperation is important for every successful business venture and for your success, how do we begin to apply it to our lives so we can be successful and achieve all our goals? We start by actually defining what our goals are. This is very important. If you don't know what your goal is, you'll just be wandering aimlessly in life. So first, you have to determine your goal. Second, we have to make firm decisions. What this does is it helps us align our actions with our goals. So it helps us identify what knowledge, skill sets, and tools we need to achieve our goals. Third, we need to start planning and preparing. Have you ever heard the saying, preparation meets opportunity? Every successful person out there is constantly planning and redefining their goals so they can achieve whatever it is that they're chasing. We have to be able to act. We cannot keep waiting for tomorrow because time will continue to pass us by and we won't be able to achieve our dreams. You know, there's a line in Macbeth that I love so much. It says, tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. You know, today is yesterday's tomorrow. We have to start somewhere. And lastly, it will be beneficial to know that you have to fail. Nobody escapes this. Look at every successful person. Even Edison, before he was able to produce the incandescent light, tried so many times, I think 1,000 times, before eventually he was able to succeed. If we all use failure as a stepping stone or as a redirection to realign ourselves with our goals, I think that will be beneficial to us. Failure cannot be avoided. You know, I know it's hard to be human. It's very difficult. But as long as there's air in our lungs, we have to continue to try and chase our dreams. And until the day we take our last breaths, we cannot stop. All right, see you guys next week. Bye.